And today I wanted to talk to you about MVP, Minimum Viable Product. So it's a kind of a marketing business term, and I don't like using marketing business terms because they're just they put a little bit of distance from the real meaning of things sometimes. So MVP is just basically getting the most simple version of your idea out there, and based on the reaction of the audience, you make improvements so that you're fine-tuning your product or service all the time. So I talked the other day about just going for it with your idea, the starting point being write down your idea and then write down how it's going to come together. What does it look like in the world? So that was an exercise. That's an actionable step that you can take today. Write down your idea and write down how it's going to work. How's it going to look? What's it going to be? Is it going to be a website? Are you going to have a store? Are you going to have email marketing? Are you going to have social media stuff attached to it? Just writing down your idea and taking a first step into how it's going to come together is the best way to just get started and get stuck into creating your idea online and for it to become an online business. And so this is the theme of the course that I've just created, the Idea Blueprint, which is theideablueprint.com. So it's open for sale right now. Woohoo! Very exciting. And the content is all going to be there next Monday. So you've got between now and Monday to get in ahead of the pack. So another thing that I wanted to say about MVP is that it's a great way to just focus on progress over perfection. So even though sometimes you're putting things together and you're maybe not happy with the way they look or the way the message sounds, that's all stuff that can be improved upon after you've actually launched and put it in front of people. So I find quite often when somebody has their idea and they want to get it online, they go ahead and they put loads of time and effort into making a perfect website, into crafting all these things, and then they get it in front of people and they realize they need to make a load of changes. So you're basically doing it twice. With MVP, you're putting the most simple version out there and improving it based on the data that you get from people's feedback, from people's willingness to pay for it, people's willingness to subscribe. So the best way of making a product that people want or a service that people want is asking them to test things out, doing an MVP and getting feedback and collecting data. So that's it for today. Oh yeah, so my mini mantra, I always like to sum things up into a mini mantra. If you follow me on Instagram, you'll know that. My mini mantra for MVP is find out what works and do more of it. But in order to find out what works, you need to get it out there and in front of people. So I hope that was helpful. If there's something that you want me to cover in these coffee break tutorials, do tag me in a post on my page or send me a message through my page or through my website, clairecreative.com. So as the weeks go by, I'm going to give you a little bit more information about my new course, the Idea Blueprint. It's the exact system that I use to run my business, to improve my business week by week, year by year. And it's a system that I use with my clients to help them set up their business online. So it's my entire system structured into a course that you can access and complete at your own pace. So that's the Idea Blueprint, theideablueprint.com. Very excited about it all. And I'm actually very proud of it if I'm honest. So this, practicing what I preach, it's my MVP. Now I will admit that I did get a little bit obsessed about perfection over progress, but I caught myself and just went ahead and recorded all the content, and I can't wait to hear how you get on with it if you decide to subscribe. So if you have any questions about it, again, you can contact me here through the page or through my website, clairecreative.com. So I'm giving you loads of instructions now, breaking my own rules. But yeah, don't be afraid to get in touch if you have questions, and I'll talk to you next week. Bye bye.